So what's up, guys? Welcome to Ívar's Fly Workshop. Today we are going to tie one of my favorite patterns that I tied when I was starting to tie flies, like, I don't know, probably close to 30 years ago. I started right before the age of 10 and got an old book with some patterns in, and this is one of them. And the tail of the fly, we are using a peacock sword, and this fly is called Zug Bug. It's from the US, as you may know, by Cliff Zug, originally designed. We're using peacock sword for the tail. I'm using the hook, a traditional nymph from Arex number 12 as well. And we'll snip off the rest of the peacock sword, leave the remaining ones for the body of the fly. The thread we are using, we'll just take it out of the bobbin, that is a Nanosig 20 denier professional. So that is rather thin thread for a fly, but this is remarkably strong thread according to only 20 denier. So I will definitely recommend that you try that. The rib of the fly we are using, that's a 0.2 mil Semperfly wire, a silver wire. You can kind of choose if you want to use like an oval tinsel, like an oval French tinsel, or just a wire. For this fly, I prefer the wire simply because it makes it increases the durability of the fly. For the body of the fly, we are using it's between 4 or 6 strands of peacock herls. Just depends on the size of the fly you are making. Tie them in like so. And like I said, this is one of my favorite flies, because this is one of the flies I managed to both catch fish on rather early, and as well I got to tie it like and the results were just like in the book I had. This is like an old book. I don't remember the name of it. It's definitely an English written book, but it had been translated to Icelandic, and my uncle who taught me parts of fly tying, he gave it to me, and he gave me also the Orvis Index book. It's called, I think, Orvis Index Fly Patterns or something. I still have that one. It's old-fashioned stuff, but the stuff in the book works. We place a wire around just the counter direction of the body material, and catch the wire off and call the helicopter to helicopter the wire off, and form like a platform for the head and the legs and all the stuff coming. I'm using just this body feather of a pheasant actually for the legs, and you will see how good it comes out. You can use a partridge, like a Hungarian partridge, or kind of any brown or gray any brown or gray feather that you can use as a soft tackle. This is like a soft tackle, definitely. It's not the easiest one to work with, but I will show you how it comes when we tied that bad boy in. So the surface of the feather has to face forward, definitely. Yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Then we take the feather and make sure it's like totally tied down. Take off the stem like so, and trim that off. Then for this short feather we are using for the hackle or for the legs of the fly, we definitely need like a hackle plier to hold it, and I prefer to use this old-fashioned one, and we have to spin it around like a couple of times or so, comb the fibers backwards as you do. It's like this short feather, it's not the easiest one I'm picking, definitely. You can probably find an easier feather than this, but I think it comes out with great results, and it's like gets a suck bug, like this buggy texture I like, and not only I, but the fish likes it as well. Then we lock that in with 3 secure tight wraps, and then we snip away the existing materials, like so. And see how the legs of the suck bug are. Some may find those legs a little bit long, but this is how I tie the suck bug, and I've had great success with this pattern especially in the springtime fishing here in Iceland. Both for trout and even Arctic char takes it as well, but it's like mostly brown trout. Depends, of course, where you're fishing. And we take wraps around the just to get the bend of the legs like backwards, so it looks like some sort of a wet fly. Now if you replace the tail with something red, you will have something close to a red tag. Great fly too. We are going to tie that on the channel as well by a request. And for the wing we are using a mallard flank, teal mallard flank, and actually I'm using a colored one, not a natural one. It's just like has a slightly light yellow brownish color on it. We take, it's about the middle of the feather we pick, and then we have to tear away the remaining fibers, and we have to lay the feather on the back of the fly, so it's exactly on the top or as close to the top, like in the middle as possible. And we take a couple of wraps, adjust the feather like this so it's in place, and we want to take like tighter wraps now, and you can adjust it, like drag it to pull it forward, not much, just a little bit, and then now comes the really tight wraps, tight as possible without breaking the thread, to lock it in. Then we'll snip away the rest of the stem of the feather. Actually, with a fly like this, I think you will just go with it with the whole wing like this, cast it out, and I think you might be successful. But according to the pattern and to Cliff Zug's design on the suck bug, the wing is supposed to be trimmed rather short, like so. You can trim it shorter if you like, but I mean, it's all up to the preferences of you guys. Then we'll make a whip finish on it, couple of knots, and for this size of a fly, hook size number 12, this thread might be a little thin or weak. Maybe 30 denier would be a better option. At least the suck bug is here. We are going to treat it with a little bit of sap agate on the head and on the knot, just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. The sap agate is like this material a lot, and it's clear super glue. So here's the suck bug, guys. I just want to say thanks for watching. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.